Think you know Croatia? Dubrovnik, Game of Thrones tours, party beaches, there's so much more. For every famous spot, there are 10 secret places cooler and unknown. Today, we're uncovering them. Get ready for waterfalls from fairy tales, a record-holding tiny town, and a glowing blue cave. This isn't your typical travel vlog, we're going off the grid. I've planned this trip to find Croatia's best-kept secrets, and you're coming with me. We'll hike mountains, explore ancient towns, and find hidden beaches. This is the ultimate Croatian bucket list. Let's dive into our first hidden gem, the little Plitvice Lakes, without the crowds. Welcome to Rastok, a village built on waterfalls. Tucked away in the heart of Croatia, Rastok looks like something straight out of a storybook. As you approach, the sound of rushing water greets you, and you realize you're about to step into a place where nature and history blend seamlessly. Here, houses and centuries-old mills perch right above the swirling rivers, their foundations anchored in the very rocks shaped by the waterfalls. The sight is almost surreal, as if the buildings themselves have grown out of the landscape, creating a fantasy-like atmosphere that feels both ancient and alive. The ever-present sound of water fills the air, echoing through the narrow lanes and under the wooden beams of the houses. It's a living soundtrack that makes the entire village feel vibrant and full of energy, as if the water itself is the heartbeat of Rastok. Wooden footpaths and bridges wind their way through the village, leading you past endless waterfalls and hidden corners perfect for photos. Every turn reveals a new cascade, a new angle, and a new reason to pause and take in the view. When sunlight filters through the trees and hits the mist rising from the falls, the whole area glows with a magical light. The air is crisp and fresh, carrying the scent of water and wildflowers, making every breath feel invigorating. Rastok is often called the Little Plitvice Lakes, and while it shares the same enchanting waterfalls, it offers a more intimate, cozy experience. Here, you can wander without crowds, feeling like you've stumbled upon a secret that only a few get to enjoy. The old water mills are a highlight, some of them still working after hundreds of years. Watching the water wheels spin, powered by the same river that's shaped this village for generations, is like stepping back in time. Step inside one of these mills and you can almost hear the stories of the people who once worked here. The creak of the wooden gears and the rush of water remind you of the power and persistence of nature, and the ingenuity of those who harnessed it. Standing on a bridge, surrounded by waterfalls on all sides, you feel a sense of peace and awe. The power of the water is humbling, yet the setting is so tranquil that it's easy to lose track of time just watching the river flow. Rastok is the perfect place to recharge your soul. Far from the noise and rush of busy cities, the village offers a slower pace, inviting you to relax, reflect, and reconnect with nature. You can walk right up to the water's edge, dip your hand into the crystal-clear stream, and feel the cool, refreshing spray on your skin. It's a simple pleasure, but one that makes you feel truly alive and present in the moment. Rastok isn't just a tourist destination, it's a living, breathing ecosystem. The streams are home to fish and other wildlife, and the village's careful balance with nature is evident everywhere you look. In spring and summer, the village bursts into color with gardens and flower beds lining the paths. The blooms add to the fairy tale feel, making every stroll a feast for the senses. One of the best things about Rastok is its tranquility. Even at the height of the season, you'll find quiet corners and empty streets, perfect for those seeking solitude and a break from the crowds. We spend our time exploring, wandering along nature trails, and discovering new viewpoints around every bend. Each path leads to another hidden gem, another breathtaking scene. For nature lovers, Rastok is a true hidden gem. It's a place where you can immerse yourself in the beauty of the landscape, surrounded by the soothing sounds of water and the vibrant green of the forests. It's a place that's hard to leave behind. As we get ready to move on, I find myself wishing for just a little more time in this magical village. But our journey isn't over yet. We're off to our next adventure, a place that holds a world record and promises even more surprises. From a village built on waterfalls to the smallest town in the world, our adventure continues. Let's go. Welcome to Hum, the smallest town in the world, nestled in the heart of Croatia's Istrian Peninsula. This tiny settlement is perched on a hilltop, surrounded by rolling green countryside and forests that seem to stretch forever. From above, Hum looks almost like a scene from a fairy tale, with its ancient stone buildings clustered together as if huddling for warmth against the winds of time. The entire town consists of just two narrow streets and a single charming church at its center. It's so compact you could walk from one end to the other in less than a minute. The population here is incredibly small, only about 20 to 30 people call Hum home. Most of them are lifelong residents, and everyone knows each other by name. Entering through the main stone gate, you immediately feel like you've stepped back centuries. The air is filled with a sense of history and quiet wonder. The town is still protected by its original stone walls built in the 11th century. These ancient fortifications have stood for nearly 1,000 years, witnessing countless stories and generations. As you wander the cobblestone streets, you'll notice the houses are made from the same weathered stone, each one with its own unique character. Some have wooden shutters, others are decorated with colorful flower pots, and all seem to whisper tales from the past. For history lovers, Hum is a dream come true. The medieval atmosphere is so well preserved it feels like a living museum, yet it's still a real, working town. The silence here is profound. On a quiet morning you can hear your own footsteps echoing off the stone and the gentle breeze rustling through the leaves. You can explore every corner of Hum in about 10 minutes, but the real magic is in the details. Take your time to notice the little things that make this place special. Look for ancient inscriptions carved into the stone, tiny windows peeking out from thick walls, and vibrant flower pots that add splashes of color to the gray stone. One of the highlights of visiting Hum is tasting the local brandy called biska. It's a unique spirit made with mistletoe, and it's deeply rooted in the town's traditions. The recipe for biska is said to be over 2,000 years old, passed down from the ancient druids who once lived in these lands. Each sip is like tasting a piece of history. Imagine being the mayor of Hum. Town meetings are held in a single room and decisions are made face to face, just like in the old days. The people here are incredibly proud of their unique home. It's a close-knit community where everyone looks out for each other, and visitors are always greeted with a warm smile. Despite its size, Hum is alive with tradition. Locals keep their customs alive through music, crafts, and festivals that celebrate their rich heritage. Visiting Hum is a reminder that size doesn't matter. This tiny town has a huge personality, and it leaves a lasting impression on everyone who visits. It's easy to drive right past Hum without noticing, but if you do, you'll miss out on one of Croatia's most enchanting secrets. Today, we explored the world's smallest town, met its wonderful people, and tasted ancient brandy that connects the present to the distant past. Now, as we leave the hills of Istria behind, we're heading toward the sparkling Adriatic coast for our next adventure. Get ready to discover a glowing blue cave that looks like something from another world. We're off the coast of Bisevo Island, about to enter the Blue Cave. The entrance is tiny, like entering a secret lair. Inside, the cave glows with ethereal blue light. Sunlight reflects through the water, illuminating the cavern. The water looks like liquid sapphire, a photographer's paradise. Pictures don't do it justice, it's a full sensory experience. The light dances on the walls, creating a surreal atmosphere. Visit around noon for the most intense glow. The water is so clear you can see the cave floor. You can't swim in the main cave, but just being here is unforgettable. It's quiet and peaceful, a moment of pure awe. This is a core memory being made. We're leaving the cave, back into the sunlight. If you're an adventure seeker, the Blue Cave is a must. It's a crown jewel of the Adriatic. We've traveled to Istria, standing in the hilltop town of Motovan. This area is famous for truffle hunting, a delicacy known as Istrian gold. We're going on a truffle hunt with a local hunter and his dogs. The dogs sniff out truffles buried beneath tree roots. It's like a real-life treasure hunt. Lola, the dog, finds a black truffle. The aroma is deep, earthy, and musky. Now we get to eat it. We're having fresh pasta with our truffle. It's one of the best meals I've ever had. Motovan is a must for foodies. The town offers panoramic views of the Istrian countryside. It's a mix of ancient history and modern art culture. We've gone from waterfalls to tiny towns to glowing caves to truffle hunting. Croatia has something for everyone. Next, we're heading to a heart-shaped island. We're visiting Galesnjak, known as Lover's Island, naturally shaped like a heart. The only way to appreciate it is from the sky. As the drone ascends, the heart shape becomes clear. It's a stunning sight, a heart floating in the Adriatic Sea. The island is tiny, uninhabited, and pure nature. Covered in wild plants and olive trees, it's a private getaway. Imagine proposing or having a picnic here. We're taking a boat to set foot on the island. The water is crystal clear, perfect for swimming. It's a secret shared between the sky and the sea. For drone enthusiasts, this is a bucket list shot. The island's formation is a beautiful accident of nature. It's a reminder of the magic and wonder in the world. As the drone descends, I'm in awe of the footage. Galesnjak is more than a shape. It's a symbol. It's a piece of natural art. Our romantic getaway is over. Next, we're hiking in the mountains. We're in the Velebit Mountains, a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. It's rugged, remote, and epic for true adventurers. We're in Paklenica National Park, famous for canyons and biodiversity, starting our hike surrounded by towering limestone cliffs. The air is clean, and every step is worth the views. We're looking for hidden caves, heading to Manita Pek. Inside, massive stalactites and stalagmites form crazy shapes. The cave's ecosystem is fascinating. Back outside, we're hiking to a higher viewpoint. The Premuzic Trail offers panoramic views of mountains in the Adriatic Sea. It's one of the best views in Europe. Standing here you feel small and alive. This is the raw beauty of Croatia, often missed by tourists. For hiking and wildlife lovers, Velebit is a must. After hiking, we've earned a trip to the beach. Our final hidden gem is, without a doubt, the most spectacular and elusive beach you'll ever lay eyes on. This is a place that feels almost mythical, as if it belongs in a storybook or a dream. It's a destination that even many locals haven't visited, and it's tucked away from the world, waiting for the truly adventurous to discover it. We're on Vis Island, a remote outpost in the Adriatic, and home to the legendary Stinova beach. The journey here is half the adventure, with Vis itself feeling like a step back in time, untouched, wild, and full of secrets. You can't simply drive to Stinova. The only way in is by hiking down a steep rocky path that winds through Mediterranean brush, or by taking a small boat that weaves its way along the rugged coastline. Both routes promise a sense of anticipation and excitement. Even if you arrive by boat, you can't just step onto the sand. The cove is so well protected by towering cliffs that you have to jump into the crystal clear water and swim the final stretch, making your arrival feel like a secret mission. The entrance is a narrow, dramatic opening between sheer limestone cliffs, barely wide enough for a small boat to slip through. As you swim, the world behind you disappears and you're enveloped by the wild embrace of nature. Swim through this natural gateway, and suddenly the cove opens up to reveal a secluded pebble beach, hidden from the outside world. It's like stepping into a secret garden, untouched and pristine. The cliffs rise high above, arching overhead like the walls of a natural cathedral. The acoustics here are incredible. Every sound echoes and the sense of awe is overwhelming. The water is impossibly calm and clear, shimmering in shades of turquoise and emerald. The pebbles underfoot are smooth, white, and cool, polished by centuries of gentle waves. It's a sensory experience. Sight, sound, and touch all heightened. Stinova was voted the best beach in Europe, yet it remains a well-kept secret, never crowded, always serene. It's a place where you can truly escape and feel like you've discovered something extraordinary. Arrive early, just as the sun rises, and you'll have the entire cove to yourself. The morning light paints the cliffs gold, and the silence is magical, broken only by the gentle lapping of waves. In these quiet moments, it's just you, the ancient cliffs, and the rhythmic sound of the sea. It's a rare kind of solitude that feels both humbling and exhilarating. Floating on my back, I gaze up at the sky, perfectly framed by the cliffs above. The world feels far away, and time seems to stand still in this hidden paradise. This is a perfect moment, a treasure that nature has hidden away for those willing to seek it out. It's a reminder of how much beauty still exists, just out of sight. From cascading waterfalls to tiny, sun-drenched towns, from glowing blue caves to mysterious truffle forests, Croatia is a land of endless surprises. There are heart-shaped islands, dramatic mountain ranges, and of course this hidden paradise, each one more enchanting than the last. Croatia has truly blown my mind. Every corner reveals something new, something magical. It's a country with layers upon layers, each one hiding secrets just waiting to be uncovered by those who are curious enough to look. Stinova Beach is the perfect symbol of that beauty and mystery. It's a place that rewards the adventurous, and it's absolutely worth every bit of effort to get here. That's a wrap on our epic Croatian adventure. We saw 7 incredible places, and there's so much more. Croatia is a treasure chest of beauty, history, and experiences. From Rastok to Stinova Beach, every stop was a 10 out of 10. The best adventures are off the beaten path. Be curious, explore, and find the real magic. Croatia is waiting for you to discover its secrets. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next adventure.